guys, it's Lita Lum, and today we're going to discuss, finally, nicotinamide riboside, or NR, and trans resveratrol, cutting-edge anti-aging supplements, and ones that I've tried and the ones that I'm using now. Let's discuss. Alright guys, you've probably heard of resveratrol and David Sinclair, nicotinamide riboside, and NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. It's confusing. Which one of these is better? Let's discuss that and research and why I'm taking NR. And resveratrol, also these worked really well together, and we're going to discuss that. Resveratrol activates pathways, the sirtuin pathways. So this is the major research that Dr. David Sinclair has found, that you want to activate these genes, basically. These sirtuin genes standing for silent information regulation. I've been wondering that. They activate the expression of other enzymes that control metabolism. And a lot of these supplements you'll see, like this one, it says a calorie restriction mimic, because a lot of research is showing if you restrict your calories, like doing intermittent fastings or periodic fastings, it really helps with your anti-aging because they're activating these sirtuins, and these supplements are activating the sirtuins and NAD in your cells. Your mitochondria needs the NAD in your cells, and NAD declines with age, sadly. And NAD and these sirtuins, the genes, work really well together, and they're the basis of anti-aging. And all these studies they've done with mice and monkeys, this is a key to actually reversing aging, which is amazing. I'm taking these just because of the research. A lot of research is coming out, loads. There's lots of studies around resveratrol. You've probably heard it's found in red wine, but you'd have to drink a lot of it. You'd have to, some people say 100 glasses a day, which would really kill you pretty quickly. And I've also heard the amount that you'd need of trans resveratrol is 1,000 bottles a day, so that's impossible. And I'm taking trans resveratrol, so this is just more absorbable. And I was taking this one by Jarrow, 50 milligrams of the trans resveratrol. I've got resveratrol, I take resveratrol, but now I'm going to start taking trans resveratrol because it's more potent. This is the old Thorne, which is just 250 of niacinamide, riboside, chloride. But their new supplement, resveratrol, has 150 milligrams of trans resveratrol rather than 50 from this brand. So I'm really digging this because it's like all in one. Resveratrol activates the sirtuins, right, which are these genes. Epigenetics, it's working with your DNA, optimizing your DNA that you already have, deactivating a lot of bad things, and it's activating a lot of good things, basically, in your genes, in your cells. They stimulate autophagy. These sirtuins inhibit inflammation by certain gene expressions. So stimulating autophagy, which is basically where your cell is using up the broken down, basically the trash part of the cell, and using it for fuel, which is dope. So then you want adequate amounts of NAD in your cells, and that's where the niacinamide riboside comes into play. Niacinamide riboside is an NAD precursor, and NAD in your cell works with the sirtuins to optimize a bunch of stuff. You must have enough NAD within your cells to let the sirtuins function optimally. And NAD within your cells declines naturally with the age. So that's why we love these supplements, because we want more of that. Now, with all the different research, it seems that NR, nicotinamide riboside, which is present in this supplement by Thorne, is the most efficient way in your cells to get more NAD. So NR directly stimulates NAD for use by the sirtuins and other mitochondria optimization in your cell, essentially. NMN also in your cell work. And this is confusing because NMN, this is my brand that I was taking, Dr. David Sinclair is taking NMN and giving it to his dog and all this sorts of stuff. People are like, well, let's take that. But the thing is, with all the different research, this worked well with mice because mice have a certain sodium in their lower intestines that was allowing this to get into the cells. Otherwise, NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, is too big for your cells to absorb. So NR is actually the fastest way to up your NAD in the cells for humans. As of now, in terms of the studies, so I'm taking NR. Another thing that's awesome about the supplement is some studies are saying you should take a methyl group donor because when you're taking NR, because NR can steal basically your body's ability to absorb certain other vitamins. That's what the methylation of certain vitamins, that's your body, your liver being able to absorb these. So that's what's cool about this resveratrol, is it has betaine anhydrous 50 milligrams. And that's what's very cool about this brand, Thorne. It seems like they're very conscious of that, and they're the methyl donor. So some people aren't able to produce that methylation in their body, like my aunt. So maybe I have that. I don't know. You can take a test. So that's what's awesome about this, is it already comes within this supplement. It also has quercetin phytosome, and quercetin, like resveratrol, also activates the SIRT1 activity, the sirtuin-1, that gene. So that's cool. So they've got 250 milligrams of that as well in a lipophospholipid form to enhance its absorption. And the betaine's providing primary support for the methylation. So this is, I think, even though it's $48 for 60 capsules, it seems like the most potent way to absorb this. It's the most bang for your buck because it has all combined, the resveratrol, the NR, it's got 300 milligrams. One of these, they say take 2 capsules 1 to 2 times a day. Thorne also has a very cool site. I think you should check it out. They also have tests you can do on their site, and they have practitioner, databases, because a lot of naturopaths use this supplement brand. I was also trying this sublingual NMN. Has 125 milligrams of NMN, put it on sublingually. So when I first started taking NR, I did feel an uptake in my energy, and that's what I've read a lot of people being like, wow, it's completely eliminated my midday crash, and just that they're having more energy, and I don't really notice that anymore. I'm not saying it's not happening. Even if it's not very noticeable for me, I'm definitely taking this just because of the research. And from what I've read, that was maybe the main thing people were noticing, like their energy levels increase. So I hope this helps you guys. I've been wanting to talk about these supplements for a while now. There's a lot of interesting research. Dr. David Sinclair, if you haven't, Google him and his anti-aging research. I'm definitely going to have this be one of the staples in my anti-aging arsenal supplements. Dr. David Sinclair just came out with a book called Lifespan, The Revolutionary Science of Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to. I'm definitely going to get that, and I will let you know some pointers about it as soon as I finish it. And I hope you enjoyed that, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sure in the comments we'll have lots of discussions, people's experiences, and let's discuss. Okay, bye. Then our longevity dreams. Anti-aging, cutting edge, super anti-aging. Of 8. So basically this resveratrol, and you want resveratrol. Major, so this was definitely going to be a staple. So this is definitely going to be a Dr. David Sinclair just came out with a book. Dr. Davidson Sinclair. Then there was a lot of other book, which I just got the, dang it. So reading the comments, I'm sure. So some studies. Yeah. And damn it. God. Brand at 150, 120. Oh dear. So it could make it so that your body is less absorbable. Fuck.